Celsius. Celsius is a moderately sized crypto exchange business. They're essentially yeah, you could just call them an exchange, just like a currency exchange. You exchange your Bitcoin for cash, or your crypto for cash. And they've been very careful to not call themselves a bank while also saying that banks are not your friend and you should just like use us as a bank instead, even though we're not technically a bank and we're also not technically regulated. Oh, and also in the terms and conditions since 2018, it says you are simply giving us your crypto, and whether or not we let you cash it back out or not cash anything out or not take your crypto back, that's on us because we own your crypto now. It's by our good graces that we're allowing you to, possibly reaccess your funds. Well, as it turns out, Celsius declared bankruptcy. And not in the Michael Scott, I declare bankruptcy kind of way, but actually filed Chapter 11. And
shocker.
As it turns out, again, Celsius owes $4.7 billion in crypto holdings to their customers, to their end users. But that comes with a $1.2 billion shortfall in all of their company assets, not including their assets that are not even liquid. Like they only have $3.5 billion in cash. And
cash or assets too. I think it's assets too.
Right. Yeah. Sorry. They only have $3.5 billion in cash it's $4.5 billion in cash and assets. They have $5.5 billion in liabilities. And $4.7 billion of that is owned to Celsius users. And Celsius has just $4.3 billion of assets. Okay. There's a lot of different billions going around there. But yeah, at the end of the day, they're $1.2 billion short from fulfilling all of their liabilities. The majority of which are more than the company is even worth and owed to end users. Boy, who could have seen this one coming?
What?
What? Yeah. So...
Yeah, well, I mean, this always comes down to, this is just dumb.
What have I been saying for like 4 years about non-regulated, non-traditional currencies? This is the risk you take when trading in non-traditional goods and currencies that are not backed by a GDP. And, not that the US dollar can't crash. Look at the euro right now, but,
Yes. No,
if you have an unregulated currency, an unregulated asset, and you give it to a bank, an exchange that is not regulated and not bound to actually give you your money back, and that bank just ceases to exist, sorry. Do not pass go, do not collect $200, or in this case, $4.7 billion.
I mean, on top of all of that, the whole idea of the crypto thing for like the miners that we were discussing earlier, they have their own wallets. They're keeping their own crypto probably on their own server, their own hard drive, whatever. This type of a company, Celsius, they're basically saying, oh, just go through us and we'll hold everything for you. Yeah. Technically, it's still ours. That's literally like just saying, hey, hold my wallet and I'll just dump money into it. Mm-hmm. I hope you're going to give it back. That in itself is stupid. I'm sorry. If you did that, that's just...
Oh, and by the way, here's the terms and conditions that say, when you give your wallet to me for safe holding, it's my wallet until I decide otherwise.
Yes, exactly. I was just like, what? And then, yeah. I know people sit there and think, oh, this is fine. I'll just get in and out of it. How could they legally do this? When you click yes, the terms and conditions, you could literally be turned into a human centipede if you wanted to.
Well put. The bankruptcy filing notes that users who signed up for Celsius all agreed to this terms of service. And I'll actually just directly quote this. The terms of use that form the basis of the contract between Celsius and its users state that all right and title of their crypto assets pass to Celsius, including ownership rights and right to pledge, repledge, hypothecate, rehypothecate, lend, sell, or otherwise transfer or use any amount of such crypto, whether separately or together with other property, for any period of time and without retaining in Celsius possession and or control, and to use to invest into crypto in Celsius's full discretion. Celsius owns your money, owns your crypto, owns your wallet, and it's only because they allow you to withdraw it that you would have been able to withdraw it. Oh, wait, sorry, it's now shut down. And based on the liquidation and also the CEOs and CFOs and co-founders all cashing out multi-million dollars worth of currency in the last couple of months. See CEO Alex Mashensky sold $44 million worth of Celsius crypto since the company was founded. And I think about half of that in this calendar year. So
you guys didn't know how the market was going? I sold early. Why didn't you? It's not my fault you weren't paying attention and have access to all of these reports and information. What? No, 99% of the people that are on your company that have signed up for you are just like, oh, I gave you $1,000. I'm going to come back in 5 years. Hope my money tripled.
Yep.
And then just keep dumping or have the recurrency, minimum amount be dumped into it to constantly buy it. So every week there's another $100, another $100, and it's just like so dumb. I mean, crypto in itself is it's the stock market. It's the wild, wild west of stock market too. On top of that, you're betting on just someone saying something is worth something. That's right. It. That's all you're doing.
Right. And like I said, I've been saying that for 4 years again, it's a non-traditional currency. It's not a backed currency. It's not a regulated currency. The exchanges are not regulated. They're not insured. They're not government backed. They're not GDP backed. They're not anything else. And make no mistake, I am no financial expert. I am not providing financial advice. I'm calling a pump and dump what I see it. And boy, the people who pumped in their money took it out a long time ago, and now we're starting to see people who are left holding the bag. And the Ethereum miners that we covered last week, who pretty much all lost money unless you got into and got out of at just the right moments in time, you lost money long term. That's going to happen more and more until we run out of bags left to be held.
Yeah, I mean,
I hate to say I told you so. Oh wait, no, I don't.
what? I mean, you're literally gambling on a holding, and you're gonna hope, in the next couple of years, it's gonna go back to what it could be. I mean, like, what was it? I don't think it was covered or not, but like Logan Paul lost like 50% of his net worth during this time because most of his money
couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Yeah, right. Exactly. But it's just okay. He's not like he's going to go out and sell it. He's just going to have to hold on to it. But the everyday average person that, again, like with this company in Celsius, that's your everyday person essentially going into this. This is not your celebrity people. Right. These are people probably trying to I want to make like $3,000 to $30,000 possibly.
Are you telling me Sylvester Stallone wasn't genuine when he said that Bitcoin was going to the moon?
You mean Steven Seagal?
Steven Seagal, excuse me. Sorry, I threw the wrong aging celebrity under the bus.
I know.
How could you tell?
I mean, I might have bought into a Sylvester Stallone crypto.
Yeah.
It's solid as a rock.